So again, we are looking at 38 UAW represented parts and delivery centers for General Motors and Stellantis, collectively 38 in 20 states, where those workers will be walking off the job at noon. One last note, as we reported earlier, Carl, Shawn Fain did talk about progress being made with Ford. That's why we have not heard about more strikes impacting Ford.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Parts Talk. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Now, the strike at parts distribution centers is poised to have significant repercussions for customers and dealerships alike. I'm here to give you 5 reasons why this strike at parts distribution center is going to be a major concern. But first, to get a clearer understanding, let's get right into this video.
Carl, we are going to see more strikes starting at noon today, and the strikes will be for GM and Stellantis at their parts and distribution centers around the country. All of them, 38 of them, located in 20 states, will walk off the job at noon today. The interesting decision here to do the parts and distribution centers as opposed to an assembly plant or a major component assembly shop is that this is one of the areas where they believe they can inflict some pain on the automakers. Because if you don't have the parts being shipped to the dealers, to other locations, that really limits your ability to continue manufacturing and filling out your entire supply chain. So again, we are looking at 38 UAW represented parts and delivery centers for General Motors and Stellantis, collectively 38 in 20 states, where those workers will be walking off the job at noon. One last note, as we reported earlier, Carl, Shawn Fain did talk about progress being made with Ford. That's why we have not heard about more strikes impacting Ford. He also went to great lengths, guys, to say they're not all the way there with Ford. So it's not as though, we expect a contract to be reached within the next couple of days. But that is the update regarding the UAW and further strikes today. Guys, back to you.
As you saw on the screen there, it's all about the numbers. But first, let's talk about the disrupted parts supply. With workers at the distribution centers walking off the job, the delivery of vital automotive components to dealerships will take a significant hit. And this could lead to delayed repairs and maintenance for customers, leaving them in inconvenient situations. Reason number 2 is limited vehicle inventory. And dealerships heavily rely on a steady flow of parts to maintain their stock and offers customers a wide array of vehicle options. And this strike could result in reduced availability and choices for consumers, making it harder for them to find a specific make and model they desire if they do so want to change their vehicle urgently. And a disruption in the parts supply will affect parts and service after sales as they go along. Now, moving on to reason number 3, extended wait times. And consumers looking to purchase new vehicles may encounter prolonged wait times due to the production delays caused by the strike. And this can be quite frustrating for those who need a new vehicle urgently or have specific timing requirements. Reason number 4 is potential price increases, and the prices of the vehicles are going to go up because demand will exceed supply. And if this strike continues for an extended period, it can put pressure on automakers to raise the prices to compensate for lost revenue. Customers may face higher costs when buying vehicles or obtaining parts and service in the long run. And finally, reason number 5 is that dealership profit margin. Yes, the dealerships often depend on selling parts and providing services to maintain healthy profit margins. A lengthy strike can negatively impact their revenue, which might lead to higher service costs for customers or reduced dealership services. So in summary, the strike at parts distribution centers not only disrupts the automotive supply chain, but also affect customers by limiting choices, increasing wait times, and potentially raising costs. Dealerships caught in the middle may struggle to maintain their profitability and provide timely services to their customers. And this is a situation that may warrant closer attention as it unfolds. And this is why we're following this UAW strike as the weeks go by. Let me know your thoughts if you have any other suggestions below. Remember to grab a copy of my ebook, The Parts Manager Guide. Please smash that like button on your way out. It will only take you 1.5 seconds to do so. Until next time.